Yeah.
Oh boy, we're back to Pulse. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Hopefully this doesn't ruin it. We're going to be listening to Sorrow by Pink Floyd live at Pulse, Pulse Tour. And this is a Patreon request from FD. Thank you for your support, FD. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. And we listened to, was it Comfortably Numb? Was that the one that we listened to off of Pulse? I believe so. I'll link it right there. Whatever one it was. And yeah, I definitely fucking cried. That shit brought me to tears. Gilmore's solo. Damn, that man's got some soul in his guitar, bro. It really does. And it brought me to tears. It was magical. And we were gonna do the closer of that concert, but then FD requested this one, so we're doing Sorrow. So let's get right into it. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon somewhere down there. I'd really appreciate it. We just hit 12K the other day. We're growing crazy, like growing by the day, man. It's freaking crazy, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys being here. And let's get into it. It really helps channel out. Right there, down there. Okay. Pink Floyd, Sorrow, Pulse. 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, look at those fucking lights. Dude, like, look at that. What the fuck? Are there like clouds in the lasers? Like, what the fuck? Listen to how low that shit sounds. I can't imagine what an experience this must have been. Sorry, I had my thing up for this.
Sorrow lies over the land. Plumes of smoke rise, urging to the leaden sky. A man lies and dreams, the green fields and
Nick's back there doing work.
but awakes to a morning with no reason
That was awesome.
Memory of a lost paradise. In his youth or a dream, he can't be precise. He's chained forever to a world that's departed. It's not enough, it's not enough.
Floyd Friday, baby. This is incredible, man. Like, the words escape me.
Given way in the night. His hand is weakened with the moment of truth. His steppers falter.
Dude, Richard Wright just has this way of creating ambiance that it's unparalleled. Seriously. I mean, like, come on. What the fuck? I bet that crowd was... There's no words.
Lost love and dedication. Silent replies. Swirl invitation. Flow dark and troubled to an holy sea. A grim intimation of what is to be. This unceasing wind that blows through this night. And there's dust in my eyes.
So Gary Wallace is doing the percussion and extra drums, and then Nick is on the piano. Okay, my bad. I made a mistake. There he is. That was absolutely incredible. Fuck. What the fuck, man? Well, once again, I was totally wrapped up in that video that I didn't think of anything to say. Oh my god, that was that was incredible. That was totally Gilmore's song just to just own. That was him completely, man. Richard Wright and Nick did their thing too, but that was totally Dave's stuff, man. Like completely and utterly. That solo was something else, man. Okay, I said that one was for my pops. He's not doing so hot right now. He's in the hospital. He's supposed to leave and then go to a rehab center, and now he's back in the hospital. He can't move his arms or his legs, and yeah, it's not doing great right now for the family. But just listening to that solo, man, it just made me think about how short time really is for us and how we perceive it in so many different ways, man. You know, we see it fast when we're older because time just flies. But when we're children and everything is new and our brains are still experiencing new things, time is slow and it takes forever for things to happen, you know. And just listening to him up there and seeing those lights. I mean, I really believe those people probably thought they saw a deity of some sort that night if they were in attendance at this concert. Just seeing these giant structures being made out of like lasers and light, and oh, it reminded me of some dreams I've had where I've seen the universe from something else's perspective. Like something was looking in at the universe and I saw what everything made, and it looked like pillars, and the pillars were holding something up, but I couldn't raise my head up in my dream. I guess because it was so big, I couldn't lift it up. I only had one view of it, and I couldn't see what the pillars were holding up. And in one of my DMT experiences, I had a experience with a being that was made out of light, sort of like that. So all these visuals and this, you know, the presentation just really harkens back to psychedelic stuff and dreams and all kinds of things, like people's views of heaven. Like they're really playing with some pretty big concepts here, just in like the presentation alone, and not even counting the music. And then you just listen to Sorrow on a guitar, man. That was like a dirge almost. It felt like a funeral dirge, just played through guitar solo and guitar riffs. I don't know what this song is about, or you know, I heard, you know, one love, one world, or something like that. I think, or something like that, in the beginning of the song. But other than that, this was mostly just Richard Wright just creating these insane atmospheres that just blend all together. You know, the bass, the guitar, the drums, it all blends it together into this package that's, it's like I said, it's unparalleled, man. Like the atmospheres he creates, the mood, and just the tension that he creates, man. It's one of a kind. And Pink Floyd, man, like I thought my 14-year-old stoner self had, you know, I've heard stuff, you know, I've heard all the couple songs, Wish You Were Here, you know, whatever my friends played for me, you know, I heard and I thought, okay, that's Pink Floyd. No, I had no idea. Like once again, like with every band I've listened to on this channel and actually analyzed and listened to like this, there's so much that I missed if I had heard anything from them. There's so much more there. There's so much substance and just so much just creative talent just put on display right there. There's so many different artists that contributed to this overall presentation, man, and it's once in a lifetime sort of stuff right there. Like I wish I was alive in this age so I could have seen this tour back then. Because I would have lost my mind. It's like I said, it really relates to my DMT trip I had, some dreams I've had, just those lights and those structures that it was conjuring just really brought to the front of my mind a lot of little hidden nuggets in my brain that have been hidden there for a long time. Because we experience things that we like to forget, or things that we can't explain, so we just keep on moving and pretend like we pretend like it didn't happen because it messes with our perception of reality, and we don't understand it. And if we try to, it might break whatever spell has been placed upon us to, live and exist the way that we do, And this music just brings out so much in me and others, I bet, man. It just really opens your mind and your third eye and your pineal gland into territories that I think the authorities that are over us these days don't like us to tread. They'd rather people drink alcohol and crash cars and kill people and smoke pot and just sit around and be dumb all day than, actually open your mind up to things. And this is someone who smokes pot, so no offense to anybody. I don't drink though, but I do smoke. So I am a useless hunk when I smoke probably sometimes. But LSD, shrooms, DMT, stuff like that, it really does open your mind up to the other. It gives you a perception outside of yourself. And for the most part, if you never get that, you're always just going to see things from your perspective. If you are given the chance to see things actually from another perspective or a view, it gives you the idea in your head that, oh my God, there's more than just me. There's more than just my perception of things, which I think to an individual as a human, I think that's a big deal to be able to see and to feel and to hear someone else or something else's view of things, because it makes you realize it's not all about you. The story isn't just about you. The story is us. And yeah, I think we need to lose our selfishness and we need to, I don't know, be more accepting and loving of people. I know that there's just a lot of division and a lot of hate being just spread amongst all kinds of things, and I don't think it's actually us. I think we've been programmed to actually hate and do all that, you know what I'm saying? But I swear that we have so much more in common and so much more alike with each other than the differences. Yeah, we have different cultures. Yeah, we may like different music, but we're all just humans, man. We're all literally flesh and blood. We're the same thing. And we're all pieces of the same eternal soul, just broken up into billions of pieces. Or millions, if you subscribe to the theories I do. But we are all the same. We are one, just as the song states, I think. I think that's what he was getting at. Maybe, maybe not. Let me know down below what you think this song means and what it's about. And what do you think of this? Because that was one hell of an experience. Just listening to Nick back there on the percussion, and then who was the other guy's name that I got mixed up with? Okay, Gary Wallace as well. I'm thinking he's the guy jumping around and hitting the gongs and the cymbals up there like that. At first I thought that was Nick. That's I was like, okay, Nick, get it. But then I saw Nick was actually on the kit. I was like, okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, okay, he's up there jumping and doing all that shit. Good for him. Because I know he's probably a little bit older at this age. But yeah, Nick was great back there on the skins, man. Like, he was killing it, dude. The way that he plays off of Richard and David, it's just such an amazing, cacophony of sound, and the percussion has to balance and bring everything back down to earth. And the way that he has to do that with this music, it's not easy. And Nick is one hell of a drummer. He is severely underrated. The way that his toms just sounded in this song, as you just see and hear David just literally emptying his soul into his guitar, man, it just balances everything so perfectly. And this is great. This is a really great pick. Thank you, FD, for this pick. I needed to see and listen to this today. I really did, because I'm really worried about my grandpa. He's not doing good. And he was really the only one in my corner for the longest time. Like, actually in my corner, it felt like. And It sucks when life just starts taking things from you, which I'm used to it, man. Since I was 9 years old, my dad died, so I'm used to life taking things. But it just sucks. Now that I have my own kids, like my whole perspective of things is so different now on life and how I view things and how I view time and how I thought I was wasting time. But I'd rather not waste time. I'd rather use it to my advantage and experience things while I can. And it's crazy. Tempest Fugit. I can never say it right. So I think that's it out of me, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. This is one hell of an experience. Like I always say, this Pulse tour is one of a kind. It's once in a lifetime sort of shit, and I'm very blessed to be able to witness it, even if it's just on YouTube. I'll take it. If you guys don't know, we have a Patreon right here. That is how FD made his request for this video. If you'd like to make a request as well, join the $10 tier or up, and you get one free request a month. Does not roll over. Got to use it this month. You also can send a request in through PayPal. That's how other people do it. That's the most direct and best way to support the channel if you'd like to. And I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm kind of at a loss for words, even though I just talked a bunch. I'm still trying to process what I just watched. I kind of am, man. That solo was something else. It almost made me cry. It wasn't like that, like comfortably numb solo, but it was like on a different level almost. It was like not on that wavelength of emotion. It was on a different wavelength of emotion here, and it felt like he was crying out. Like it was almost like like I said, a funeral dirge. But I don't know. That's just my interpretation of it. Thanks for watching. I gotta go. Bye.